The divorce between Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner is turning into a PR nightmare for the Jonas Brothers, as public sentiment is no longer in their favor. Joe Jonas's PR team believed that showcasing his emotional side at a concert would sway opinions. However, Sophie isn't ready to bear the brunt of all the drama, and has filed a lawsuit against Joe Jonas, making it clear she isn't one to be trifled with. Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas appeared to be a match made in heaven until they announced their divorce a few weeks ago. Or more accurately, until Joe announced the divorce. Sophie has recently broken her silence and is certainly dragging the Jonas name through the mud. She revealed that there were issues the couple was facing, but she was unaware that Joe was contemplating divorce. According to reports, Joe didn't discuss the divorce with Sophie and made it public, leaving Sophie to learn about the end of her marriage via social media. As Sophie was coming to terms with the divorce news, she came across numerous news reports painting her in a negative light and labeling her a bad mother. Some news outlets even claimed that the main reason for the divorce was Sophie's alleged negligence toward her children, leaving Joe to take care of them, growing frustrated with being the only responsible adult in the marriage. Naturally, all of this didn't sit well with Sophie. As a star with her own PR team, she could have publicly chastised Joe Jonas by writing a few posts about his behavior, but chose to keep her feelings private. Sophie received significant backlash, especially after Joe Jonas performed a melancholic set during his tour, appearing sad and miserable. People began asserting that Sophie prioritized her career over her family and didn't care for her children. In response, Sophie took to her Instagram story to express her love for her children and to clarify that the rumors circulating online were far from the truth. She also encouraged her fans not to believe everything they read on the internet. However, the smear campaign against her continued, with reports surfacing that Joe Jonas had their children with him at the concert because Sophie had left them with him. Joe performed a highly emotional song, touching everyone's hearts, and online commentators began to believe the negative portrayal of Sophie, painting her as the heartless individual some claimed her to be. Sophie has opted for a different course of action and has decided to take Joe Jonas to court. She has filed a lawsuit against Joe Jonas. And if this doesn't remind you of a scenario straight out of Game of Thrones, wait until you hear what the lawsuit entails. Joe Jonas claims that the children have been living with him in Miami, accompanying him wherever he travels. However, Sophie Turner has clearly stated in court documents that their two children have been residing in England for the past 2 months. She was even in the process of purchasing a permanent residence for them in the country. The court document also mentions that Joe Jonas took the children on tour with him a while ago, with an agreement to return them to England on the 20th of September. However, when Sophie inquired about this, Joe outright refused to send them back. To make matters worse, he possesses their passports, effectively leaving Sophie with no means to bring her underage children back to England. Reports suggest that the lawsuit appeared to be the only effective recourse, considering Joe's alleged attempts to tarnish Sophie's reputation through a smear campaign. Sophie also clarified that Joe was quick to decide on ending the marriage, especially after just one disagreement on the 15th of August. Merely 15 days later, Joe filed for divorce and announced it to the media, without informing her. Allegedly, Joe Jonas's PR team circulated rumors that Sophie was incessantly partying and unable to care for the children, which they claimed was the reason Joe sought a divorce. Reports have also emerged stating that the couple were on separate tours throughout the summer, with Sophie supposedly out partying without regard for the children. Additionally, Joe's team conveyed that the decision to divorce was mutual. However, Sophie's lawsuit clarifies that she was unaware of the divorce until it became a viral topic on social media. It appears that Joe Jonas is in hot water as the public isn't taking kindly to his recent actions. The Jonas Brothers have been known for maintaining a pristine image. Remember their purity rings? This lawsuit and the ensuing PR fiasco are likely to challenge their unblemished reputation. Do you think Sophie will actually sue Joe Jonas for portraying her negatively? Share your thoughts in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon for the latest celebrity updates. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and thanks for watching.